Right.
But the light was a torment for Beliar.
Beliar.
Created was destroyed.
Beliar. So it's funny.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Dinos be with you, stranger. If you're looking for a good selection for the traveler, then you're in the right place. But I'm warning you, if you're planning on helping yourself without paying, I'll call the city guard.
Just a moment. Do I look like a thief?
Ah, you won't be the first one to make off with my things today.
I don't believe that.
Somebody stole from you?
I won't tell anything. If I hadn't seen it with my own
Somebody stole from you?
I can't prove it. The fellow was damn clever. Introduced himself as Ringaroo, if that really is his right name. He's been hanging around the marketplace the last few days. And every evening he gets plastered at the beer stand down the street. I bet the bastard is drinking my money. I only looked away for a moment, and my purse was gone.
These are bad times. You'd better shut up. That's an open secret.
I could get your gold back for you.
Oh? And why would you do that?
That's not what I heard.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
First, see if you can get my purse back. Then, we'll talk about your reward.
Now that's typical, isn't it? But that's terrible. Don't tell this to anyone. That's not what I'm trying to say. You'd better shut up. You don't say. And it's gonna get even worse.
How much gold was in that purse?
50 gold pieces. It's quite a lot in these crappy times.
You can't keep anything to yourself. Now that's typical, isn't it? He simply talks too much. Really? How interesting.
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. If you just knock the bastard down, the city guard will get involved. Lately, things have been getting really tough here. Since the paladins came to town, the guards have been cracking down on brawlers. So think of something.
I shall.
I shall.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Show me your wares.
Damn. Short sword. Ooh. It's actually a good weapon.
He'd better shut up.
That's a bow.
I can't take care of everything.
Go talk to him.
I am Hacker, a weapons dealer. Every man should carry a weapon these days, especially when venturing outside of the city walls.
What do you know about the disappearances of the citizens of Khorinis?
I have seen many pass through the eastern city gate. Some of those who came I had never seen before in my life. And many of those who went out never came back. But what happened the other day was really quite strange. There was this fellow who came here. I think his name is Joe. He bragged that he would soon come into some serious money. He claimed that he knew how to get into one of the city towers where the militia keep their arms. I haven't seen him since.
Really?
Even though I used to bump into him around the same time every day. I reported this to the militia. I thought that maybe he had been caught and thrown into the dungeon. But Lord Andre had no idea what I was talking about. He didn't even know the fellow.
Everybody goes there. That's terrible. And it's gonna get even worse. And he looks like so much good to do. And he works in great job.
more about the area around the city.
It's gotten too dangerous out there. Because of the bandits, for one thing. And also on account of wild beasts. Even the animals don't seem to get enough to eat in these crappy times. They're venturing closer to the city all the time.
What do you know about the bandits?
What do I know about them? They robbed me on my way to the city. And I'm not the only one.
I got
They've
robbed.
been up to their tricks for quite a while. The militia tried to track them down, but without any success.
911's a jokey joke. 911's a jokey joke.
Really, how interesting.
Do you know who in the militia took part in the search?
The fellow's name is Pablo. He and a few others went looking for the bandits, but they didn't find them.
Do you know where I can find Pablo?
He patrols around the city. You'll find him either at the Temple Square or in the lower part of town.
Where did they hold you up?
Near Akil's farm. Just go out of the city gate from here. Follow the road to the right. After a while, you'll get to a few steps. The bastards came from there. I bet they have their hideout back there in the woods.
Tell this to anyone.
I'll deal with it.
What? You want to take on the bandits? By yourself? You're quite a good fighter, huh?
How much is the matter worth to you?
That's a dangerous business. Well, it's all right with me. I'll pay you 100 gold pieces if you defeat the bandits.
That's what I've always said.
100 gold pieces.
And it's gonna get even worse. That's not what I heard.
Show me your wares.
You don't say. And it works on me, too. That's what I always say. I'm gonna tell them. Someone's gonna do the work. I won't tell her anything from now on. Honestly, I witnessed it myself. He simply talks too much. You don't say. Don't tell this to anyone. And he works all day too. That's what I've always said.
Let me see how many gold I got. I got 1,200 gold pieces. What about two? That's right there. Get there, right there. 100 gold pieces. Burn.
Everybody knows what happened. And it's going to get even worse. We can't keep anything.
I want to make a donation.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
I bless you in the name of Innos, for he is...
I want to make a
To
donation.
himself. That's what
I bless you in the name of Innos, for he is light and righteousness.
I want to make a donation.
I bless you in the name of Innos.
I want to make a donation.
I bless you in the...
Not what my husband thinks.
I want to make a
I
donation.
haven't seen it with my own eyes.
I bless you in the name of Innos, for he is light and righteousness.
It's an open secret.
I want to make it.
Everybody knows my temper.
I bless you in the name...
I want to make a donation.
I bless you in the...
Thinks.
I want to make a don.
I bless you...
Everybody knows.
I want to make it.
I bless you in the...
It's an open secret.
I want to make a donation.
And it's going to get even worse.
I bless you in the name...
Who says things like that?
I want to make a donation.
If I hadn't seen
I
it
bless
with my
you.
own eyes.
I want to make a donation.
I bless you in the...
I want to make a donation.
I bless you in the...
I want to make a...
I won't tell her a thing for now.
I bless you in the name of Enoch.
And it's going to get even
I want to make a...
That's not what my husband thinks.
I bless you in the name of Enos, for he is light and righteousness.
These are bad times. That's what I've always said.
Wait a minute.
That's not what I heard.
I want to make a...
I bless you in the name of Enos, for he...
I want to make...
I bless you in the name of Enos, for he...
I want to make...
I bless you in the name of Enos, for he...
I want to make a...
If I hadn't seen him play,
I bless you in the name of Enos, for he is light and righteousness.
and he works on
I want to make a...
I bless you in the name of Enos, for he is...
Who says
I want to...
You have donated more than 1,000 gold pieces overall to me. The blessing of the Lord in us is always with
That's not
you.
what I heard.
Guess that's it.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
But let's see. I got. It gave me 173 hit points. All right, that's good.
That's terrible.
Oh, that's good. Not terrible. That's good.
Honestly, I would like to have
Now back in the front, there's in the beginning at Zardos Tower. I totally forgot to talk to Lester, man. I was looking at my notes the last time I played this game. Down here in the tunnel where you meet those the first mine crawlers, there's a path back here that leads down to Lester. I don't know how I forgot about that. I think I was gonna go this way earlier, and then I turned back. It's been a while since I played this game. At least I looted everything. I forgot about this stuff too. Fireball scroll. Get this time.
Here's another of those scummy beasts. One less monster around.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
Somewhere back here is a
Nothing there.
letter satchel. Yeah, there we go.
Nothing there.
Is that you? Really? Man, am
What's up,
I
Lester?
glad to see you.
Lester, how did you get here?
That was a crazy escape. After the barrier exploded, I wandered around the area for a while in total confusion. Then I spent days fighting my way through these woods until I finally found this valley here. Diego, Milton, and Gorn are still in the Valley of Mines. At least, I think so.
What happened?
After the Sleeper was defeated, the entire Brotherhood lost their minds. Without their master, they were all just empty husks.
And you? What about you?
It was the same for me. I had nightmares and even hallucinations. But once my head was more or less clear again, I ran for it. Once, I thought I saw a huge black shadow pounce on a group of fugitives and burn them all up in a giant cloud of fire. At that moment, I really thought a dragon had come to kill me.
Did you see anything else?
No. I took to my heels and ran.
How long have you been hiding out in this valley?
I don't know exactly. A week, maybe? But there's one more thing. When I came here in the evening, I took a look up on the mountain, and there were only a few trees there. And when I looked the next morning, that tower was there. I could have sworn it wasn't there before. Since then, I haven't left the valley.
You mean Zardas's tower? I knew he was powerful, but creating a tower just like that...
Zardus the Necromancer? He lives in that tower? I don't know if I like that.
Don't worry. He's the one who rescued me from the Sleeper's temple.
Yeah.
He's on our side. You need to tell Zardas about the shadow. It could be important.
You don't think it was my imagination? You mean there really was a...
Dragon, yes.
You're getting into the thick of it again, am I right?
I shouldn't say in the thick of it. Not yet.
Well, good. If it's so important, then I'll go see him. But not now. For the moment, I'm going to rest. I'm still exhausted after the escape from the penal colony. I think you've got big plans. I'll see you later at Zardas's.
All right. All right, I'm heading back. Oh, we're back in town. Let's see. Need to go talk to the people over here. See what any.
Hey, you.
Oh crap! I forgot about this dude.
What do
Oh
you
man.
want? I want my old stall in the marketplace back. Sarah
might as well
snatched
go
it
get
away
this
from
done.
me, but she has had that spot long enough. I want her to give up the stall.
This
And what's my
swine.
part in this?
I will give you a letter to stick in her pocket. Then you go to Andre and tell him that Sarah is selling weapons to Onar. She lands in prison, you pocket the bounty, and I get the stall. You have 2 days to accomplish this.
What's in it for me?
When I have the stall, you will get a weapon from me, and a damned good one.
All right, looks like I've got no choice.
You're a clever lad. Here is the letter.
How am I supposed to force the letter on her?
Let her show you her wares. And bear in mind, I am an influential man in the city. So don't try to play me for a fool.
I got you.
I've got to go.
Suit yourself.
How's business?
When the Paladins came, I first thought that it was a good business opportunity. But they let Herod make their weapons, and neither Hakon nor I make even 1 gold piece off them. Moreover, the farmers no longer supply us with food, and all the prices have gone up. It's only a small consolation that the Paladins are paying my hotel bill.
What's the problem with the farmers?
They refuse to deliver their goods. Now that the ships no longer come in, the city depends entirely on the supplies provided. An owner, the largest farmer, has hired mercenaries to protect his farm from the city. But the mercenaries don't just guard Onar's farm. They come as far as the small farms outside of town to intimidate the farmers. I saw them as I was passing Akil's farm. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes now.
Where will I find Akil's farm?
If you go out of the east gate here and follow the road to the right, you'll come to a stairway. It leads up to Akil's farm, but I wouldn't go there now. The mercenaries are certainly still there.
I need to go get the scrolls first.
Hey. Show me your ware.
My ice block. Sleep. Oof. Oh, my gold, man. Oh, my gold.
Everyone is to begin training in the skills of combat immediately, and to arm himself appropriately.
That's not good news for a town, huh? Tally ho, man.
Innos be with you, stranger. What brings you to me?
I've got an important message for Lord Hagen.
Well, you stand before one of his men. What is this about?
It's about a sacred artifact, the Eye of Innos.
The Eye of Innos. I have never heard of it, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. If there truly is an artifact of this name, only the highest members of our order would know anything about it. In any case,
That's why I have to talk to Lord Hagen himself.
Lord Hagen receives only paladins, or those who are in the service to paladins. It is beneath his dignity to waste his time with
Beneath
members
his
of the common
dignity.
folk.
Sounds like a douche.
I want to take up service with the Paladins.
Good. I can well use every able man here, no matter what his reasons for joining us. If you place yourself in the service of the Paladins, I shall help you get an audience with Lord Hagen. However, I have my orders only to accept citizens of the town into the militia. My commander is afraid that spies or saboteurs could sneak in. He wants to limit the risk this way. Therefore, you must first be a citizen of the town. Whether this rule makes sense or not is disputable, but orders are orders.
Is there a faster way to join you?
You're really serious about this, aren't you? Good. Listen, I have a problem. If you solve it for me, I shall see to it that you are accepted into the militia. But the most important thing is, you must not breathe a word of it to anyone.
What's your problem?
Recently, there have been a number of thefts in the city. Thus far, we have not been able to capture anyone. The thieves are simply too skillful. The scum know their business. I'm sure that we're dealing with an organized gang. It would not amaze me if there were a thieves guild in Khorinis. Find the leaders of the gang and hunt them down. Then I shall see to it that you are accepted into the militia, regardless of whether or not you are a citizen. But you must say nothing about our agreement.
Where should I start looking for the thieves?
If I knew that, I'd go there myself. I can only tell you this much. We recently turned the entire harbor district upside down and found nothing. Absolutely nothing. People there are not very talkative, particularly if you wear the armor of a paladin. But you are an outsider. They will not distrust you so quickly. You could ask around the harbor first, but be careful. If the people there realize that you are working for the paladins, you will learn nothing.
Nothing.
What should I do once I've found one of the thieves?
If it's a matter of a lackey, a henchman, or some small fry, it would be best if you avoid a fight. You should rather come to me and report. I shall then see to it that the fellow winds up behind bars. The city guard could intervene in an open battle, and you would not have the opportunity of explaining to them what is going on. Furthermore, there is a bounty for every rotten apple you put behind bars. However, if you locate the leader's hideout, well, then you probably won't be able to avoid a fight.
I've come to collect the bounty for a criminal. Canthar the merchant is trying to get rid of Sarah.
Sarah? The weapons merchant in the marketplace?
I was supposed to foist a letter on Sarah, which claimed that she's supplying weapons to Onar.
I see. I shall gladly pay the bounty for that bastard. He is already as good as behind bars.
Just beat it.
Brr.
What do you want here?
I want to see the prisoners.
Go ahead, but don't stay away too long. Understood?
No screen point. There's that pump.
I warned you, but you wouldn't listen. We will discuss this later. Now get lost. I want to rest.
Okay. You should never mess with somebody that's dirtier than you are. Alright. Let's save it.
Hey. Just stay away from me with that magic of yours. Will you stop it now?
Look, bro, it's so stupid.
No,
You understand? Let that be a lesson to you.
Oh, damn it. What's up?
Nothing much. Just ignore the murder in there.
Get out of
Excuse
here!
me.
Get out!
Excuse me. We'll not have to worry about him later. Oh, he dead. He be dead.
Nobody will learn anything better off myself.
Hey, you. You already know what are you doing here?
I'm a novice from the monastery. I run errands for the magicians and also the paladins. I have provided the 3 innkeepers in the city with wine from the monastery.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Some problem solved.
Someone's gonna do the work.
What can you tell me about the monastery?
We novices seek enlightenment in prayer to Innos and learn the principles of faith from the magicians. We serve them as we serve Innos and prepare ourselves for the union with the fire.
That's not what I heard.
You listen to the wrong Peter.
Well, take me to the monastery.
Forget it. Do you know how many creatures I had to evade on the way? When I think of all those blood flies, wolves, and besides, you can't enter the monastery anyway.
But why not?
Entrance is only permitted to magicians, paladins, and novices.
Can't help it.
Do you really think?
Go away.
How can I become a novice?
If a man feels the deep desire,
Hey, just tell me what the conditions are.
you need the offerings, a sheep and 1,000 gold pieces.
It's obvious all along.
Wow.
Let's wait and see what happens.
That's not what I heard.
There's nothing you can do about it. Tell me.
Where can I find a sheep?
From the farmers, of course. But you won't get one for nothing.
That's been known along till it ever changed.
How am I supposed to get that much gold?
Since you obviously don't know anyone who would pay that for you, you'll simply...
That's totally obvious.
What a jerk off.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Khorinis.
Hey, what's up?
By the
Yeah, as
explicit
long as the
order of the
paladins don't
Honorable
have
Lord
any
Hagen,
new
the
assignments
following
for me,
decree is
I can have
hereby
myself a couple of
enacted
beers.
by
You're
reason of
working
the
for the
imminent danger
paladins?
of an attack by
Yeah.
orcs.
I'm
Each
popular
inhabitant of the
about the
city
situation
should
in
prepare
the city.
himself accordingly.
At the moment,
Everyone is to begin
everything
training
is
in the
going
skills of
down the chain.
combat immediately, and to arm himself appropriately.
Don't tell me
Nothing surprises me. It was obvious all along.
Nothing's ever going to change.
that. Everybody knows
It's really not my problem. I'd have gone about it differently.
that. That's what I always said.
How strange.
But no.
It seems to me that I have met you before, traveler.
Nobody ever asked me.
He kept
Well,
everything to himself.
great are the mysteries of time and space. Oh, please forgive my rudeness, son of
But it's gonna
patience.
get even worse.
I have not even greeted you yet.
It doesn't surprise me.
Welcome,
He doesn't see
friend.
that. I can't help it.
Take a seat on my humble rocks and enjoy a pipe in peace.
He doesn't see that. Don't tell me.
Who are you?
My name is Abu Jin
That's not what I
ibn
heard.
Jabir ibn Omar Khalid bin Haji al-Shahidi.
People.
I am a seer and a prophet, an astrologer and a purveyor of tobacco.
That's all just gossip. You listen to the wrong people.
Can you make me a prophecy?
My services are yours for a modest
No
fee.
better off myself.
Oh, father of generosity.
How much do you want?
For a paltry 25 coins. I shall risk a glance, but remember, the future is always uncertain. All I can do is glimpse some fragments of time.
Tell me about the future.
All right, seeker of knowledge. I shall now enter a state of trance.
Why haven't I heard about it?
Are you ready?
There's nothing you can do.
Orcs. They are guarding an entry, an old tunnel,
It's a bad business.
the Valley of Mines, many in shining armor. A magician,
It's a bad
your
business.
friend is with them.
It can't
He is waiting for you.
I really
Fire!
believe that.
An
I agree with
attack.
you completely.
A mighty creature. Flames. Then
Never would
he
have thought of that in no
shall
matter
die. What is that? A city.
You hardly know who to believe. You really believe that.
Ruins. Guarholdran in Jakandar. He
I'd
is
have gone about it.
summoned.
Would it ever change?
Guarholdran
These are
in
bad.
Jakandar.
That's been known a long
I
time.
am sorry. Division is over. There's nothing more I can see.
Interesting. That's awesome.
It's all along.
Here
Yeah.
the inhabitants of Khorinis, by the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen,
Ah, customer, what can I...
I'm looking for a room.
Ah, you're in the right place then.
One of the paladins told me that I could spend the night here for free.
Yes, yes. Just go up the stairs. We still have one or two beds.
Who says things like
I'd have gone about it differently.
A beer. Take one of the beers. Take one of the beers. Oh, Bartok.
Okay?
Yes, but I'm not going out of the city anymore. At least not anytime soon. My knees are still shaking from the scare that orc gave us.
Ah, there you are again.
Canthor was trying to trick you, and he gave you
200
both for himself. But I've turned him over to the city guard.
And murdered
You
him.
made an enemy of a dangerous man. I've known the bastard for a long time, and he's always wanted my place for himself.
Well, he ain't dangerous no
Take
more.
this weapon as a token of my gratitude. That's terrible.
What you got?
Show me your weapon.
Who says things like
Ooh. A cutlass. Pirate cutlass, 60, he's 65 strength. Oof. A sword. A sword. Let's go back and talk to Lars.
Someone's gonna do the work.
Hey! I could take the ornament there for you.
I think I had better take it there myself. But you could come with me.
Can't keep it.
Only, I can't leave here at the moment. I need to keep an eye on the
I
harbor.
haven't seen it with my own eyes.
What exactly do you do here at the harbor?
I'm doing what we all do.
Close by now.
I fulfill the tasks the water mages give me.
Everybody
Some
knows
of the
that.
missing people were fishermen. They disappeared along with their boats. That's why I'm standing here, watching the harbor. Maybe something will happen yet. But you could help me. Listen, I shall give you my aquamarine ring. It signifies that the bearer belongs to the ring of water. If you wear my ring, the rest of us will know that you're acting on my behalf. Get someone to take over my duties so that I can take the ornament back. One of us is always keeping an eye on the marketplace, but I don't know whose turn it is. You had better go talk to all those standing around there. Once the right man sees my aquamarine ring on you, he will let you know. Tell him to see to it that somebody else takes over here at the harbor.
Do you know anything about a thieves' guild in town?
The questions you ask. Of course, there's a thieves' guild here, just like in every big city. And every petty pickpocket or fence is probably connected to it somehow.
The questions you ask.
Do you know where I can find the thieves' guild?
No offense, but even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you anything. These people usually react very sensitively to things like that. If you want to get involved with them, you should be very careful.